You can study mediumship in many, many places around the world, but there's only one Stansted Hall.
It's the greatest place to learn your skills as a medium.
It is the most amazing, magical place.
It's like a different world.
Some people call it Hogwarts for mediums.
They bring this mind image to them, you know. We're all running about the little wizards or something. But there's a power within the hall that touches every individual. You can feel the power that's here. It gives you an experience you'll get nowhere else in the world.
I believe that people are so afraid to die because they don't know what to expect.
And I think a lot of people are afraid that there may be nothing the other side.
Spiritualism started in America in 1848, and Arthur Findlay went to visit a medium. From the experience of sitting in a séance, he became convinced that the afterlife was a reality. When he bought Stansted Hall, he began to build in his mind a hope and a dream to create a college where psychic science could be studied. And it was actually opened in 1968, so Arthur's dream was fulfilled.
The people that I have with me this week come from many different backgrounds and are at many different stages of their unfoldment.
I've thought about what happens when we die since I was little and raised Catholic. I felt that things were a lot different than what I was being told. So I was more open to life after death, especially after my grandmother showed me how to do what she called ghostwriting. Simple holding a pencil and just kind of following it, and a message would come through. I had the curiosity, so I went with it.
Well, if we look back, then I didn't know it was a gift because I saw this man standing in my bedroom when I was a little girl, and that didn't seem like a gift. That was just scary. What I really discovered there was something going on is when I had a conversation with a girlfriend that was around 22. And colors were appearing around her head. That's what I really understood. There was more. And I said, I need answers, and I wasn't getting them anywhere. And every time I would look into a course, they would also always say on their site, studied at the Arthur Findlay College. So I said, okay, if everybody goes to the Arthur Findlay College, that's where I will go. Some of my family don't want to know nothing about it. They even don't really want to contact me or don't want to come visit me anymore. My husband said in the beginning, of all the hobbies you could pick, why this one?
My name is Sapphire. I am a medium and I've been coming to the Arthur Findlay College for about 11 years. It's helped me develop as a person. I've improved my mediumship tremendously because I've built up my power. It takes quite a lot of power and energy to sustain your connection with the spirit world.
The training that we do here is really concentrated. The work that we do within a week is equivalent to about a year because it is that intensive. Good morning, everyone.
On the course this week, we started off with working on the psychic level, which is where you make a soul-to-soul connection with the person sitting in front of you. As I'm working with you, I'm feeling a gentleman coming. I feel this is probably your grandfather. And I'm feeling that he would have died when you were quite young. Maybe 7, around that age.
And then we're going to do an exercise where we start to feel and sense the difference between working with somebody in the physical world and working with someone in the spirit world.
When I'm connecting with the spirit people, I believe I feel what they're trying to impress on me. I'm getting a lot of joy, and I feel it's masculine. Anybody connect with a jovial, baldy kind of guy?
Yeah.
Me, I feel a tingling on my head. Everything comes in with me first in my body. There's an enormous heat in my neck, behind my ear. It's like I'm on fire.
So just move with that feeling a little bit and then just see where it takes you.
So the challenge for me is to hear or see the pictures. Sometimes I have just a flash of an image, sometimes I have a word. It can come in many, many different ways.
When we start to unfold the powers of the medium, it is a very sensitive time, and through the unfolding process we become stronger.
I feel like I say, like my legs are like round and then they go like whoa.
Anyone have any understanding of that so far?
Yes.
We all want a clear picture. It's like fine-tuning. You have to be really, really conscious.
As I just keep going with that flow, there's an energy inside me that stirs me up. I want to see his business as he has tools.
That's right.
And also good with mechanics.
That's correct, yeah.
It like puts fire in you. And that's pretty cool. It's better than sci-fi.
The power of the medium is yours. You may not fully understand it, but you have it. And this is the power to change lives. And you must never, ever give up.
The spirit people train people. Physical tutors do not. We bring out, with spirit's help, the best that is in a person. And in bringing out that best, I find that to do private sittings in a controlled environment is the best thing to do.
Every reading that we undertake is going to be different.
There's no preparation, there's no guarantee.
Sometimes you could be dealing with situations that are just heartbreaking.
There's people perhaps that didn't or couldn't, for whatever reason, say what they needed to say to a loved one.
These are situations that require extensive training. I would never place a student in a vulnerable situation that I would not put myself.
It's like an apprenticeship. Yes, let them practice, but hopefully in the presence of somebody who can guide them.
Hi, good afternoon.
My name is Alice. I live in Wandsworth. I would describe myself as spiritual.
Now, as we conduct the reading for you this afternoon, is it fine for you that I have one of my students here with me who's just going to really observe the structure as we work together?
Yeah.
So just focus upon being in that lovely state of calmness.
I have some questions for my grandmothers. It would be incredible to communicate with them.
I'm starting to hear my voices here of the spirit world. You have a grandmother in the spirit world who would have had the whitest, snowiest hair. Would you understand this? Good, because your grandmother's here.
My father's mother was very elegant, graceful. I sense her around sometimes.
Now, I know that she is very much connected to your father.
Yeah. My father is not very well at the moment, and it would be great, if they had any messages for him.
Can I just say to you, as I feel and sense the energy to do with your father, would there be, or has there been, in any way, any problems to do with his upper body?
Yes.
I feel that the college does have its own kind of magic. The very fabric of the building has all that history about it.
So many people pass through these doors and it touches their lives in the most amazing way.
When you have had that contact from the spirit world, it's like an epiphany.
The other side feels like love, pure love.
And I think that's how they want us to feel. So I end up thinking about my life a whole different way.
Coming here for many, many people is life-changing.
Nobody ever forgets their first time here.
It gives you a greater connection with everything.